Hello and welcome to day 7 of 100 Days of VBA. Now, over the first 6 days, we've looked mainly at reading and writing plain data to and from our spreadsheet, so numbers, text strings, etc. Today, we're going to look at writing formulas, so equals sum, for example, to our spreadsheet using VBA. So we've got two numbers here that we're going to do the mathematical functions on and our mathematical functions that we're going to do. So let's write them using VBA. So as usual, Developer tab, Visual Basic. Insert a new module. We're going to define our new functions. I'm just going to call it math functions. And it's going to be very simple today. So we're going to start with our addition. So we're going to say application, active sheet. We're just going to use active sheet today because we know we're only working with one sheet. And we're also going to define our ranges manually because we know where we want to do the sums. Now, usually here we'd write value, but because we're writing a formula, we want to let VBA know that. So we're going to write formula equals, and then in quote marks, just going to write our formula. So it's going to be equals B2 plus B3. And let's just run that and make sure it works. Perfect. There you go. You can see we've added our formula and it's done the maths right as well. So let's copy that and paste it. And then for B6, we want to do a minus. So incredibly similar. We've just changed the cell reference and the sum we're doing. And the same for multiplying and dividing. So multiplying is going to be in B7. To multiply, it's an asterisk. And in B8, dividing. And that is a slash. So if we do that, there we go. Now the next two are slightly different. So we're going to start again, application, active, sheet, range, B9, formula. Now this time we're going to write a whole formula. So the quotient and modulo formulas are dividing formulas as well, but they are for working with when you don't have an exact division. So 10 divided by 5 is 2. But if we were to change those numbers, say 10 divided by 3, then you get 3 1/3. If we're using quotient and modulo, the quotient function ignores any remainder, so it'll just be 3, and the modulo function finds that remainder, so that'd be 1. So 3 goes into 10 3 times with 1 left over. So let's just write those out. So we're going to start with quotient, B2, B3. Let's just check that. There we go, 3 without the remainder. And we'll copy that down into B10. And it is just going to be mod for the modulo. And there we go, we've got our 1 left over. So super simple today. Instead of writing actual values to our spreadsheet, we've used .formula to write functions instead.